needs to be given. Without given opportunity, you can't expect things to do great things. So we thought opportunity, how you will give you opportunity unless you appreciate them, appreciate their work, giving them facility to utilize their knowledge, maybe way of material, by way of money. Unless you give it, the chances are also very limited. Therefore, that is why we said, what is the expenditure you need? He said, so much. I said, no problem. So long as it is going to kindle the people's mind, their knowledge, their inventive skill, then let us spend. Let us not stop that. That is the purpose for which we are establishing an institution like this. So with this view only, we are now conducting this Futura for 3 days in a year. Not only we are limiting the course only for our training or whatever it may be, or it's only to our students. We would like to invite from all over India. Even our Dharma itself said, Rigveda said, let noble thoughts come from all over the world, we will take it. Let the noble thoughts come from all over the world, we will take it. Likewise, we would like to take all the knowledge that Indian students have it, make it. Not that we want the students from other states to come one day and go away. You come here, get to know our students, get to know their capabilities. You also bring your capabilities, your knowledge. Join together. You be joined together. Form a team. You can either, my students can come there and you can also come in 10. We'll provide you all facilities. Join together, work out such invention, make it commercially viable. So that what is the purpose of engineering? To make the people to live happily with lesser, work, and as much as possible enjoy. Same time, go on improving our standard of life. Providing facilities for the poor people. What best we can do? How to uplift their life. Make them everybody happy. Because our Prime Minister has said by 2030 there will not be a single family without a house. Like that, we as our students, we should also see, as engineering students, not only our college, from all other colleges, what you should do? You should see to it what best we can do. Take all the brethren who are at lower stage of their life to come up to our level and above us also. That is the purpose for which, the education is given, particularly for the people in the engineering college. Same time we thought, the students, school students should have some aspiration. They should also they should have a goal in their life. That's why we also thought that we invite the school students, conduct various programs, quiz program, oratorial program, invention program, projects. I am told that some of the projects brought out by the students are extremely nice. I think our chief guests are going to just have a look of all those things. Therefore, opportunity is given from the young age itself. So, who is responsible for the school students to come up? It is the faculty who are working in the schools. So we thought that every year, let us select 10 school headmaster, headmistress, principal, and bring them here. Show them to the people. They are the people who have been responsible for bringing the school students to a higher level of education. So we thought it good that we bring them, recognize them, appreciate them, for which only we have invited every year 10 principals. This year also we selected principal. Some of them will have to have some meeting which DO, District Education, has called. Somebody is not well. Therefore, only 5 of them have come today. And every year we are continuing this so that the school also, the headmasters also take their responsibility and also encouragement to see to that their school students are also brought to a level wherein they will think of their future, they have a goal in their life. With this view, we have conducting this Futura course every year, and we thought 2 people very important to bring it. One is from industry and from other is for education. And PhD is well known. Even every one of you who have even joined also, you would aspire to go to PhD because that is a college established more than 50 years ago. Yes, they are doing extremely well, and for which the one person who has been responsible after J.R. Damodaran is here, Mr. Swaminathan. PhD Swaminathan is a person well known Not only in India, he is also occupying many positions, not only in Coimbatore professionally, even at all India CA level for education, he is representing the entire country. For any educational discussions and other thing, the government of India invites him on behalf of the CII, that means on behalf of all the education institutions. Such a great person is here. He is occupying not only in the education line, all other social activities like, Siridulli, RAC, Resident Awareness Association, he is the chairman of that. Likewise, Codicia, like they're all engineering, education, Co-India, everything. He has been the chairman for those things. We thought the best person who will appreciate such a, inventive workshop. I can't think of anybody other than Mr. Swaminathan. He is here. I wish to thank Mr. Swaminathan taking time to go here. Another is Mr. Soundararajan. He is one of the very, very enterprising entrepreneur of Coimbatore. CRI pumps, not only in irrigation, all industrial pumps. They taken over recently also one company in UK, and they have established their works in 11 countries in the world, and they have about 4,500 dealership, network of dealership are there, and he is one who has invented quite a lot. In fact, I had an opportunity to visit his workshop. He took around his workshop. We find cost price also. The cheapest way he is able to producing and giving the same result of any of the best other competitive products. And I thought the one person who has also agreed to give training for our students. You see, in our case, we don't just stop with only to teaching alone the classes. There are many companies who have come in to put up their labs, like Festo. They have spent about 2 crores to put up a lab. GE has put up a lab. Now TVS Harida at about 75 lakhs. They have put up another. Likewise, there are many are coming now. We are tying with each of those big companies. Not only they just put up the lab, they come and teach, train our faculty, train our students also. That way we are trying to give them hands-on training now itself. And some of them are willing to take immediately after completion of the course in their own classes. In fact, TVA said, minimum I will take 10 students of your college. Likewise, when I approached C.R. Swaminathan, we would like to our students to come have training in your college. He said, readily, he said, you please send it. But only thing, 9 o'clock, sir, 9 o'clock they have to be here. Otherwise, they'll have to stand outside as in case of our employees. We will not treat them separately. They have to come, stick to the time. That's how I inherited when my granddaughter wanted to have a training in his day. He said, all right, I'll give training. I told in fact, she came along with 3 of her friends. First day we went there. They showed around what are they are doing and other thing. Finally said, all right, I will agree, provided you come just like any other employee. You will have to come. You will have to go, take the pump set, you disassemble, assemble, everything you will have to do. Don't think that your hands will become dirty and other things. All those things, if you are willing, I will permit you. But sharp, 9 o'clock you have to be here, otherwise you will have to stand outside. That is the strictness with he has been, doing his business. I am extremely happy. He has kindly agreed and gone over here. I also wish to thank all the high school principals who have kindly agreed to accept award and come over here. And my great welcome to the students from other engineering colleges and also the faculty from the engineering college, and also the students from our college, from our schools, and also the members of the faculty in the schools also. With this, I am extremely happy that this Futura is being conducted by our students. I can tell you it's totally students' work. We are not, none of us we get except your coordinate is there. Otherwise, the students in our college, night and day, except but for the rains, but for the holidays, but for some political inferior, things would have been much, much, much better. In fact, when there was a heavy downpour yesterday, my students who had done extremely nice work, they are all somewhat felt sad, all this we had done. But they never stopped. Night and day, yesterday night, I think they didn't sleep. They worked for it. I wish to congratulate all my students and although the faculty members who have done this. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Has ignited young minds. May we now request our chief guest, Thiru C.R. Swaminathan, to release the souvenir of the 16th Futura and our chairman, Thiru S.V. Balasubramaniam, to receive the first copy.
Thank you, sir. Excellence demands commitment and tenacious dedication. Committed to the cause and dedication in his work is our chief guest of the day, Thiru C.R. Swaminathan. Thiru C.R. Swaminathan obtained his bachelor's degree in agriculture and pursued his master's in business administration. He serves as the director of the Chandra Textile Limited, Pongalur Paini Textile Private Limited, Tricol Limited, Rajalakshmi Machine Works Limited, and Udaya Semiconductors Limited, and this doyen was the national president of the Indian Machine Tool Manufacturers Association and the Indian Institute of Indian Foundrymen. His versatility and scholastic exuberance offered him covetous positions such as member of the State Planning Commission, Government of Tamil Nadu, President of the Coimbatore Productivity Council, Tamil Nadu Electricity Consumer Association, Small Industries Testing and Research Institute, Solar Energy Society of India, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu Private Professional Colleges Association and the Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Coimbatore, and Southern India Engineering Manufacturers Association and Association of Jute Entrepreneurs of Southern India. This luminary has also been the Senate member of Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore, and the Chief Executive of PSG Industrial Institute, Coimbatore. His business legacy is witnessed in his stature as the President of Coimbatore Industrial Infrastructure Association, Chairman of Confederation of Indian Industry Southern Region, and President of Residents Awareness Association of Coimbatore. In addition, he is an assiduous member in the Governing Council of several educational institutions and director in several companies. May we now request the distinguished persona to address the gathering.
Good morning. President of today's function, Dr. S.V. Balasubramaniam, Chairman, Bannari Amman Institute of Technology. Guest of honor, Mr. G. Soundararajan, Vice Chairman, CRI Industries. Principal, Dr. N. Rangarajan. Coordinator, Mr. Dr. C. Palaniswamy, and CEO, Dr. A. M. Natarajan, student coordinators, Ms. Priya and Aravind, faculty members, headmasters who have been invited to be honored, school students, faculty members, and students. It gives me immense pleasure to be here to inaugurate 16th Futura National Level Students Technical Symposium and Project Design Contest. Bannari Amman Institute of Technology have been a pioneering institution. Though located in a rural area, the management have been so proactive and progressive that they have been trying to not only introduce systems but also innovate so that the students who not only study in this institution but also in other institutions, also including schools, will get exposed and benefited. The main purpose of, I would like to share some of my views because today education is at crossroads. Our system of education, basically at the school level, has to undergo a lot of changes. The present system is of only mugging up the subjects and writing the exams to score highest marks. There are certain schools which give coaching exclusively for that. These days, younger generation are more intelligent and more smarter than their parents. Gross enrollment ratio, GER, in Tamil Nadu has been increasing steadily and stands around 19%, whereas Government of India would like to see that gross enrollment ratio is 35%. But the thing is, in schools from first standard to ninth standard, we don't have any evaluation, no examinations. So the students take it very lightly and they study, and from 10th onwards, because of the parental pressure as well as peer pressure, they work hard, they undergo a lot of pressure both at home as well at school, they get into depression, and in spite of it, they write and they score good marks, enter into professional colleges. And there have been a study during the last nearly 10 years, those students who have been studying and scoring centum in mathematics, what was the reason when they enter into engineering, in the first year itself they fail in mathematics. And now the government has realized that our system of education have to be changed, and they are thinking of introducing at least 20% of the marks for analytical problems, whereby each one of you students who are studying in +2 can use your own intelligence and brains and answer those questions, so that we would like to assist you in bring out your inborn talents. Each one of you have an inborn talent that has to be brought out. You would have seen read in papers that Government of India would like to encourage innovations. On the recommendation of our former President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the present government have decided to form India Idea Innovation Forum, wherein they would like to fund the institutions and help the students to bring in their talents. So for such an event, these functions like this is a precursor. So it will help you to bring out your talents. In one festival, village festival, a person who was selling balloons was filling the balloons with the helium gas and allowing it to fly in different colors, red, green, yellow, blue, so on. So one student, out of his curiosity, came to this balloon fellow and asked, why all the colors are flying? Is it any reason why there are no balloon which is in black in color is not flying? Is it the color that is responsible for not flying? So the fellow who was selling the balloon said, nothing is important as far as the exterior color is concerned. It is the matter inside the balloon that makes it fly high. Whether it is black, brown or white, the gas that is inside the balloon that makes it fly. So dear students, you need not have an inferiority complex when compared with students who are studying in English medium or who are studying in international schools or other different nomenclature schools, that only they can be successful. Anyone, even those who are studying in a rural school, can achieve greater heights and be more successful. In this occasion, I would like to also recall, you have the best person as a role model here is your chairman himself. Though he has been born and brought up on a rural village, studied in a rural school and in a government board high school, he successfully completed his commerce, successfully completed his chartered accountancy, and has proved his mettle and has created a place for himself, not only in the state of Tamil Nadu, in the entire country, by not only establishing industries of repute, but also institutions of repute. I would like to say that all of you would like to be successful. How to achieve success? There are two parts to be success. One is domain expertise, the other is soft skills. It is not necessary that whoever studying whichever branch of engineering or school, that you should score the highest marks, should get gold medal, or prove yourself that you are very good. You can be even an average student. Only thing is, you have to understand what you study. The second is soft skills. Soft skills is, what is soft skills? It is not talking in English or talking in Tamil fluently. It is the amount of confidence that you have within you. It is also the ability to manage stress in your career. It is also the ability to take decisions at the appropriate time. And also, whatever you say, you should have clarity. What is the purpose of a student who had studied BE from IIT or from any other college? If he sits in front of an interviewer across a table and can't explain in 5 minutes what he had studied, it's of no use. He might be a gold medalist, he can be a first-class student. Unless he has the ability to explain what he had studied boldly, with clarity, he will not be able to get selected. I am happy to note that Tata Consultancy Services, which employs nearly 600,000 people, have selected more than 500 students plus from Bannari Amman Institute of Technology, the highest number of students inducted from a self-financing college from Tamil Nadu. So, if you see this success, unless you have these soft skills, you will not be successful. Stanford University is one of the leading top 2 or 3 universities in the world. They want to analyze the reason for the success of their students. So they invited 10,000 of Stanford University students who have been successful throughout the world and asked them, is it their domain expertise, what they have got from their education or their soft skills that were responsible for their success. And you will be surprised to know that all of them have said only 12.5% of their domain expertise was responsible for their success, and 87.5% of their soft skill that helped them to be successful. That is one side. The other thing is, okay, to get domain expertise, what is the amount of cost, effort, and time taken, and what is the cost, effort, and time taken to acquire the soft skills. That they asked the same 10,000 students, and most revealing fact was that 93% of the cost was towards the domain expertise. That is, 90% of your money has been spent for your education, for your time, and for the efforts to get the degree. Only 7% of the time, cost, and effort you have spent to get the soft skills. So, what you learn in an institution, what you gain is different. But you should have motivation, you have an urge to come up in life, and you work hard. Definitely you will be able to succeed. We in Confederation of Indian Industry have been organizing innovator program year after year for all the 5 southern states. And we used to get around 1,000 to 1,200 projects. That was in 3 different verticals. One is engineering and technology, the one was the social sector, third was the business sector. And I'm happy to say that during the last 3 years, either the first or the second prize was bagged by the students of Bannari Amman Institute of Technology. And while seeing the reason why that is possible by a rural college when compared with the colleges from Chennai, from Bangalore, from Hyderabad, or from Cochin, they were not in a position to get it. That is, it's an urge of a rural student to prove his mettle, to bring out his talents to the world. And this is a very good sign, and we have, as a country, we have a great future, and respective state governments have also started recognizing the youth power, because in another 6 years' time, 65% of the population is going to be less than 35 years of age. This demographic dividend we have to harvest, and it is you youngsters who are capable of achieving greater things. As Chairman rightly said, we have been successful in the space research, and we have, on par with most advanced nations, have launched a vehicle to go around the Mars. When we can achieve that, why can't we develop ourselves? And towards that, each state government have been encouraging the student community who can bring in with their innovative ideas to have a startup company, to have incubation facilities under the new Companies Act. Also, industries who can support the incubation centers in the educational institutions like Bannari Amman Institute of Technology are going to be given tax exemptions, so that these incubation facilities